Hi, welcome to the Infinite Light channel. It has been about a week, so when I'm recording this, it's been about a week since we decided to start this channel, and I made the first recording, and I just wanted to reflect a little bit on that. I don't know when you're listening to this, but it feels like such an exciting journey. I'm really so incredibly grateful for this, grateful for the co-creation with source energy, with higher wisdom, and I'm really grateful for being on this journey. It feels super exciting. It feels so good. It feels so right. It feels really rewarding, and it's also the most expansive, out of my comfort zone thing I've ever embarked on. And I realized that for me, this is also such a journey in learning to surrender more and more every day, because channeling is about surrendering, and it's something that I'm learning. And of course, by doing this, I also get more aware every day of being in this place of surrender. For me, that is really tapping into the present moment more and more, noticing myself when I'm really getting caught up in the mind, because I think that is where we easily get caught up so much of the time. I used to be there more or less all of the time, just thinking about the past or worrying or predicting, planning the future, not being so much truly present. And that is something new, and that is something that needs to be practiced. And we have our ego mind, we have our conscious mind, which is there to keep us safe and to make sure that we are staying safe. And for the conscious mind, safety is in the know. So it is always trying to refer to everything that we've been through, and to from there understand the future, trying to plan it ahead, try to know. And for many of us, at least for me, that has been so natural, like that is the way it is. So realizing that when we want to create something new, when we really want to change our life, when we want to change some aspect of our life, we need to start to trust in the unknown, and we need to create that. We need to create something that we have never experienced, and we've never been there before, regardless of what area it is. Whether it is experiencing true love in a whole different way, or experience our body and our health in a whole different way, or whether it's what we work with, and abundance or money, or whatever area it is of life. If there is an area where we want more, we want something really different, it will be something that we haven't experienced before. So therefore, our conscious mind cannot really figure it out. And to really understand that, and realize that we cannot figure it out, that is for me one of the biggest learnings since I moved into this working on transforming myself and my life, and realizing that everything I want to create is in the unknown, and I need to create it first in my imagination, and I need to create it in myself first if I want to experience it. So I think for me, that is one of the key purposes coming on here, being here. I want to share this with you, to come on and share these channeled messages, this channeled wisdom, which can really help. It helps to open up our own connection to our inner guidance, to bring us into the realms of possibilities, of creativity, which is coming from our heart space. It's not something that our minds can figure out. And therefore, I also want to share parts of my journey, my experiences with you, because I believe if I can do it, if I can change from the place I was, then truly anyone can do it. When you really want it, when you want to change, when you feel this inner calling that there is something more to life. Life is bigger than this. I want more. I want to experience more. I want to feel more. I want to have more happiness, joy, inner freedom. Then your soul will lead you towards it. That is very clear to me. So yes, if you don't know me, I'm Gabby. I'm so happy that you're here, and I will hand over to higher wisdom and let today's message come through. Thank you for being here. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, we are here. We are here today joining you in this space, co-creating in this here and now. So happy and delighted to be part of this beautiful co-creation, speaking to you who is tapping into this, who is connecting to this frequency and vibration, because as you know, it is partially about the words, but it's mostly about the frequency and the vibration moving through. And the words that come through are there for you to be able to comprehend it, to bring it in through your conscious mind, but simultaneously there also will be an energy transmission. So the energy moving through at this vibration and frequency will support your own awakening to the truth of who you really are, helping you to connect to your heart and to the light codes that are present within you, that your soul is carrying with you. And this will support you to connect more into your own intuition, to open up more, to live more from your heart-based consciousness, and to expand more into the kind of life that you want to be living. Life on planet Earth is supposed to be so fulfilling, so joyful, so creative, so expansive. That is why you came here. That is what you signed up for, to live fully, to embody your own truth, to embody yourself fully in the here and now, just being you, walking in your truth, finding the things that really speak to you, that brings you joy, that sparks your creativity, your passion, your inner light. And when you find that, when you move towards that, you will feel how things expand bit by bit, step by step. It's all those steps. It doesn't just happen overnight. You don't wake up being someone completely new, but you can shift so much in a short period of time if you really reconnect to your own inner truth, and you start following that, following your bliss, following what feels good to you. And it's in those ever small moments, because it's always available to you. When you start connecting to it, you realize that your intuition, your heart will be able to guide you forward, to lead you on the path that has the least resistance, that helps you to move forward in a way that feels easy and joyful and fun and creative. Look around you, look around you, look around you and see what you have. See what your life entails, what you love about your life, and where are areas where you want to experience more, where you want more. Perhaps you want more health, or you want more wealth, or you want more experiences or adventure, or you want more love. You want to feel this deep, deep, deep love. You want to feel more happiness, more inside freedom, just feeling like you wake up in the morning and the day feels like a new possibility, a new adventure. But from where you are, from exactly where the point where you are right now, is where you can start to become aware of what you already love and what you want to change, or where you want more. And the first step of expansion is awareness. Awareness is the first key. So when you become more aware of where you are, of who you are, and you tap into yourself, and you also become aware of what is between you and where you want to be. What are the recurring thoughts that keep you held back? What is it that is coming back to you? And when you start to become aware of those thoughts, you can choose a different path. You can choose a different thought, because your thoughts trigger emotions, and your thoughts and emotions will eventually guide your actions. And this is so much of this is happen automatically. So it's happening through your subconscious programming. So basically you are most of the time running on autopilot. And when you're not aware of this autopilot, and this autopilot is not bringing you to the destination you are looking for, you are longing for, the first thing you need to do is to become aware of these thoughts, and start to change them. And then the other question is, where do you want to go? What is your destination? And when we say destination, it's never a final destination. There is no final destination. Life is a continuous stream of destinations, experiences, goals. It is an unfolding. And you, in your humanness, in your ego consciousness, your analytical mind, your thinking mind will only see as far, and it will always reference what you have already experienced. That is what your ego mind will be referring to. So when you put in your destination, we want to encourage you to dream big, to really tap into that imagination. Perhaps you do that before you go to sleep at night, and you take some time to really just let your imagination run free. If there were no limitations, if you were totally free, if you could have that the lamp of Aladdin, and just move yourself to anywhere, any place, where would you be? Where would you bring yourself? Where would you be? Where would you wake up? How would it feel? And who would be around you? And what would you What would you see? What would you taste? What would you smell? Can you just bring yourself to that place and start to awaken your imagination? Your imagination is the door to the unknown, because the life you're dreaming of, the life that is truly expansive, that is truly fulfilling, and that is so beyond where you are right now, it can only exist and you can only create it in your imagination. And that is the door to where you can start to connect to your future. And that is where you can put in those coordinates of your inner guidance, of your inner GPS. And we want to encourage you to be really playful about this. We know that so many get caught up in this, and you get so caught up in how you have to do it. It needs to be so specific, and when you are writing down your goals, or you're doing your vision boards, or whatever it is, it's all great tools when you go about it in the right way. And we want to encourage you to go about it in a very playful, joyful, curious way, because it's all about the feeling state, the vibration, and the energy. So the key to manifesting the life that you're dreaming of is to tap in to a different frequency. We were talking about this in another video. We were talking about this the other day, but it is like tuning into a radio station. And the life that you're longing for is on a certain frequency and vibration. And the key to unlocking more of this is to level up your frequency and vibration. And there are lots of different tools and to do that, to support you. And all the tools and techniques that feel good to you are perfect. They are all perfect. There is no instruction manual. There is no instruction manual. It's all tools and techniques to help you to reconnect to your heart, to channel more of the energy that is available to you at all time. And when you do that, when you channel in more energy by being in the present moment, by tapping into more joyful feelings, more happiness, more contentment, or you can tap into those emotional states through your imagination. That is how you raise your vibration and your frequency, and you start to tap in to new levels of possibility. So if that for you is to journal, that is perfect. If that is to write down everything that you are longing for, that you want to create, and you feel your energy rising by doing that, that is perfect. If it is by tapping into your imagination, visualizing your future with your eyes closed, or whether it's just putting on some really great music and dancing your feet off, that is perfect. That is perfect. We want to say that so often you put so much pressure on yourself. You put so much pressure on yourself, and the part of you putting all that pressure is your ego mind, because your ego mind is the part of you that wants to keep you safe. It's the part of you that wants to know. It wants to have the strategies, the tools, the plan. It wants to know. And then when you move into this you want to create something new in your life, when you let your ego mind take hold of this creation, you come back into the doing, the efforting, and that is not increasing your vibration. On the contrary, when you put pressure on it, it will lower your vibration. That is what we want to really encourage you to let yourself be more free, to go about these things in a much more joyful, playful way, because that is how creation truly happens. It happens through increasing and stepping up to higher levels of frequency and vibration. And so how can you do that? What feels good to you? Perhaps just take a moment right now, just close your eyes. Just feel into this moment, feel into this energy, feel how the energy is streaming through you. Perhaps you can take a deep breath in, just feel into your heart, feel into the expansion of your heart. What is it that you're really longing for? What would make you truly, truly happy? What would give you that feeling of fulfillment, that feeling of freedom, that feeling of joy? What would it be? What would it be? And it can be also those small things. The more time you spend being in those states, just being fully present, fully saturated with the present moment, whether it's just enjoying your cup of coffee by the window, feeling the sunshine flowing in, whether it's a moment connecting to your children, connecting to a loved one, what is it to you? The more you can be in those moments, gather those moments, keep that feeling within you, keep that feeling of being present, being fully saturated of the here and now, because here and now is the only place where you are truly living. Life is only happening in the here and now. But through the programming, through the way you are taught to live in this society, you are taught not to live in the present moment, not to connect to yourself. You're always in the hustling, the grinding, the struggling, the planning, the figuring out, or listening to the news, increasing fears or worries or doubts. What happens when you let go? When you let go of everything that is around you and you can just be in that present moment, and you can find it anytime, and it can be those short moments, even if you are in your office. Maybe you just take this little moment to you, just to reconnect to you, just breathing, just being, just feeling into the present moment, and feel how your energy is rising. And when you do that, you will also realize that you can tap into more inspiration. Suddenly you have access to different thoughts that will trigger different emotions. It will be much more inspired, and things that used to feel like effort may come to you with ease. So also the smaller things are changing. Yes, so today there was a lot. And we hope that this is helpful for you. We believe that if you are here, if you're tapping into this, if you're tapping into this message, if you're tapping into this frequency and vibration, this is something that speaks to your soul, to your heart. And whether everything is clear or it's not, we also want to say that this is also energy moving through that will support you, that will uplift you, and that will help to reconnect you to your heart, to your inner guidance, to the truth of who you really are, because you are a limitless being. You are a limitless being, and you have everything you need. You have everything you need inside of you. It's all there. It's all there. So just feel into the moment. Take some deep breaths. We want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for connecting in, for being here, for listening, for tuning in. We see you, we're there with you. And you can also reconnect. You can connect with us. You can connect with higher streams of consciousness. It's available to all of you. It's available to all of you. And you receive the guidance as thoughts, intuitive hits. You feel this inspired action to just do something. And the way you know that it is inspired is through the way you feel about it. So feeling into it when it feels right, when it feels good, when it feels fun. It's easy to take that step. That is when you are connected to your inner guidance, to your heart. We want to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Thank you. Whew. That was beautiful. A lot of energy coming through. I really hope that it resonates with you. I think what is important is just feel into what resonates with you, feel into what feels true to you. That is really the guidance. And if it doesn't resonate, then just leave it, and whatever resonates will reach you. So thank you so much for being here. And if you like this content, please subscribe. We love your comments. So yes, super happy. Thank you so much. Bye.